Okay, well, Bert and I took on a pretty big project here this week, and what we did is that we completely rebuilt our brand new fish cleaning building that's going out to the Outpost. It's going to be a 5x7 with cutting table and running water and everything. So we're on our way to Flint right now. We're going to tear the other one down, and we built this kind of as a kit. So we'll throw this together and we'll show you when it's done.
How you doing, everyone? I just pulled up to the rapids here, and as you can see, Hank's coming down the river. We got 2 boatloads of material for our fish cleaning shack, which is about 1,000 pounds, we figure. And now what we're going to do is we got to send it down the rapids here, and hopefully everything goes all right and we don't tip the material in the river. Here comes Hank now. How we doing, Hank?
Good. Phase 1 is over. We reached the rapids.
How do you think the weight was on the boats?
I thought it was a little even. It was definitely faster than when we actually brought the wood over here. Not much faster. And it's funny how every time we do this, we got 2-foot whitecaps.
Hey, I figure we got about 500 pounds in each boat.
I think we're probably closer to 7.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be a brute, but I think we can...
How the guns feeling?
Sore. So we'll get her down there anyways. If not, it'll make for good video.
Here I am. I'm standing in the middle of the rapids, and what we're going to do is Hank's going to line that boat down, and we're going to send it down the rapids. It's going to get hung up right about here, and then we got to get past them rips, and once we get past that, we're good. So let's see how good Hank does. The secret here is to get that boat right down the middle of the rapids. Yeah, we just got the first boat down. I tied it up at the end of the rapids. Now we're going to send the other boat right down there, and Hank's getting that ready. Hank says this looks like a pretty, this looks like the heaviest boat of the 2. And he's got to line that up just right. Looks like he's going to bowl a strike here.
Well, it's too bad we didn't get footage of the second boat, because it's definitely a few 200-300 pounds heavier. Got down towards the end, she wanted to buckle on us, but we held it back. And anyways, we made it on the other side of the rapids. Now we're going to continue 3 miles down the river, 5 miles across the lake, and we'll be at our destination. Well, we arrived alive at the Outpost, and as you can see, it's not much of a cleaning building. We put this up probably 5 years ago, just built it out of logs, something they would have. But what we're going to replace here is state-of-the-art with running water and everything you'd ever want. So keep a lookout, and we'll show you halfway through the build. Well, you're probably wondering how we're going to do this into the sophisticated tools that we took out for this job. First thing we took out is pure muscle. So that's The other thing is the carpenter's #1 tool, and this is what she's going down with. And we're going to start with the table.
Hey Hank, how's our time schedule?
Well, we're about 20 minutes into it. We demolished the first one, and now we got the 2 gable ends up, and I'd say in about another half hour we'll be running water through it.
The panel system's working good, right?
It's coming together. We did a pre-panel fitting back at the place, and so far so good. Alright, one of the extras that we did here in our building that you won't find anywhere else is that we custom made this countertop, where the countertop is actually a cutting table. And this is some sort of cutting table material. And we're going to put in cold running water into here, and the drain will go out to the lake. And it's going to be wonderful. They're going to have running water inside of the fish cleaning building. Well, like I said, I'll tell you when we finished it. Project took us about 2 hours, so come on in and take a look at what few outpost camps have. What we did here is that we put in running water, and it has a nice drain, so this way they can clean their fish. And then what you would do here is then you would put the remaining of the fish, the skeleton, stuff like that, in the 5-gallon bucket, and you go drop it off on the island. That keeps the bears away. But again, and we said this before, but this is one of the things that we do to make sure that your trip here is just a little more comfortable. And there's nothing more comfortable than being able to fillet your fish in a nice bug-free environment with running water.